Alright, so if you've been following along, this is my 1106 that's seen better days. We will get to that one in the future. I feel like that should move. No, it doesn't. Okay. This is the new one. I'm not going to tinker with this guy anymore. Hit it with a hammer a few times and had some major issues with it, disassembling and reassembling. So I'm not closing that shackle. We will revisit that another day. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take this guy apart and I'm going to get the innards out. And then I'm going to examine them with you all. And then we're going to put it back together. And it's going to work. Man, there's just so much goop in these things. The first ever, it is on my channel, the first time I've ever taken apart one and gutted it and put it back together. I technically put it together. I mean, it took me a lot of time to get the pins and everything back together. I did mess up because, let me look. Yeah, okay, let me clean this off too. I'll show you exactly what I did wrong the last time, and it's a stupid oversight on my part, but didn't realize there was a difference before I did it. So this is where the key goes in, okay? This is the back. This part bumps out where the key goes in. Right where the C clip would be. On the back here, there's no bump out like there is here. That's why the C clip goes on nice and smooth, or I should say that's why this tool fits on nice and smooth, because there's no bump out. So this one is reassembled. It's all proper, except this is backwards. So it took me a lot of time to do it. I think it took me almost 2 hours to do it all. But I mean, whatever, dude. Had fun doing it. Had some had some people laugh at me, and that's good. And hope I gave them a good laugh. That's in the Locksport community, that's part of having fun, I guess, is people making fun of you a little bit. My mistake. If I could only get this C-clip off of here. There we go. I learned a couple valuable lessons in my last one, such as not turning the cylinder, past about there. The whole thing, the key should come out. It's okay if it doesn't, but it does come out somewhere. Yeah, right there. And then right now it's in the lock state, so it shouldn't push out yet. It doesn't. If you turn this too far, you'll have pins pop out on the bottom, which is terrible. Why is this even here? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I'll have to Google that. But anyway, so to get this out, I'll need a chaser. I don't have the best tools. I was not able to find my good tweezers, and I had my wife looking too, which is how you know they're actually missing, because if she can't find them, then they're definitely missing. Give that a little turn. Get this guy on there. Actually, I want to go the other. Can I go? Yeah, I can go the other way, because you want this top part where the springs and everything is to line up with this more solid part. Because if you have it like this, Oh, actually, that would work, wouldn't it? I guess it depends how well your follower fits. But either way, I'm not taking any chances that I have a gap in there. I'm just going to do it like this. Okay, and let's take a special mental note to say that this bumped out part faces the key. And let's always disassemble things in the same order. Or the same, oh, that's not even the chaser that fits, is it? In the same, orientation, I should say. No, that is the one that fits. Why won't that go in there? I mean, this is only the second time I've ever done this. Well, second or third, because the second time I did it, the first time I did it, I broke it and dumped some keyways out, so. Yeah, I'm stupid. That does not fit. This one will fit. Yeah, I guess some things in the future will need shims, but as far as I can tell, this thing doesn't. And if you'll notice, okay, so when I have this like this, these pins all line up, or these cuts, or whatever they're called, they all line up perfectly. And when you take the key out, it's not going to turn. That third pin, 1, 2, 3, it should be an 8. Yeah, 7, 3, 8. So this takes a little bump, right? Just freaking super minor bump, and that one's set. But when you do put the key in, everything lines up. So, all right. So we'll get these out of here in the order in which we take them out. So we'll get that one first. That one second. That one third. That fourth. And then 5 fifth. Okay. Wonder why they're all a different color. Maybe they're just color coded when they manufacture them. They all have some type of serration at the top, except that smallest one, which is a 2. So I guess if it's a 2 or smaller of a pin, it can't. Maybe it can't have serrations, or maybe just this one doesn't have serrations. I don't know. But there's a close-up for you. All right, so let's get this apart. And yes, everything is still oriented correctly. Well, let's put this, I guess, where it goes. Let's get that first thing to pop out. I don't even know all the nomenclature for what's what, honestly. Okay. So he goes there. Let's get the second one. I'll try to get a good view, but it's difficult to do it and get it at the same time. Okay, he popped out. No worries. Get him where he goes. They look pretty close. They look actually the same. Yeah, they probably are. Maybe all these are the same. I can just let them fly out, right? Why not? And as long as all the... Yeah, that's definitely spring number 3. Because I see it in 1 and 2. Let's try to take a more scientific approach. Although that didn't work. That's a spool pin there. Let me just take a look and see. Yeah, his spring is still in. And here's the last one. Okay, another spool pin. In fact, I think both of these that I've taken apart have had spools in the last two. I don't know for sure. Spring one. Spring two. Spring three is out. Four and five. Alright, there's all our innards, and keep that thing oriented the right way. Alright, well, let's put this back together now. This is kind of the difficult part, kind of not. It should be easier. I mean, I did it before. I just happened to have this thing. That's pin one. I lost my place so many times. I dropped spools on the ground. Had to find them. And when I started reassembling it, I lost the orientation of this. So I started reassembling it this way. And if you'll notice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes, and there's only 5 pins in this lock. So I just reassembled it with the body innards backwards, which is, I don't know. I guess I learned something. At least I learned the orientation of the C-clip, which I didn't know before. And maybe I'll try to point that out if I remember when I get to that step. And if I don't remember, then I won't point it out. But there is an orientation to it that you should pay attention to upon disassembly, and you should match that orientation when you reassemble your specific lock. That is a lesson I learned. Also, don't reassemble pin 6 because it doesn't have anything in it. I did that once too last time. And, well, it's not on, well, it is on video, but it's not on the video that I posted. I think last time I did this, I think I learned that doing this pin first was easiest. And as long as I got it near the hole, because my tweezers suck, I could get it the rest of the way in with my pick. See, like this. Get it close. Get that bottom in. Get your chaser. Push down like a neurosurgeon. And then slide it over. And then do the very back one. Where did my tweezers go? Good thing I'm not a neurosurgeon. Nurse, hand me the tweezers. Okay, I literally can't find them. Oh, they're down there. That makes sense why I couldn't find them. But anyway, again, get it close. All right. And this is just until I get better tweezers, then I can do it better. Get it lined up. Push it down. Stick your chaser through. Then go to this side, and these pins are actually a lot easier. So 1, 2, 3. So we'll do number 3 here. And I will do the same orientation that they came out as, even though it's a micrometer of difference, if that, based on where that last serration is and where the end of the serrated pin is. It doesn't matter, but I still can appreciate assembling it in the manner to which it was disassembled as it pops out. Oh, I'm so lucky that hit my phone and didn't go flying. Okay. Trust me, dude, these tweezers are terrible. See, you've got to have it in and ready to push that follower when you get it, because the slightest bit of movement with it resting on that pin just jostles it enough. It literally is probably like brain surgery. Okay, next one. Get it in there. Ah, crud. Okay, 1 second. I think actually, as long as nothing catastrophic happens, I think this will go back together, and I think it will work. Well, let me say work properly. Because technically my other lock still works. It just doesn't work properly. It will, maybe. If I can get it, if I can get the key back in there without it being in the cylinder, I will be able to fix it. I know that. Okay, hard part's done. That's what I said last time too, though. All right, let's get these guys in here. Boop. 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 Tiny little guy here. Boop. Take your key. Make sure it's still, yep, looks good. Okay. Okay, and then, yep, goes in this way. Let's give it that little bit of offset that we did earlier. Okay. Let's actually get the key in. Is this? Yeah, that's the right key. Okay. Right about there should be locked. Maybe it's not best to mess with it now. Maybe I should put the C-clip on. I think that's the smartest thing. And then, yeah, see how it lines up now? I wondered when I was assembling it last time, and my brain maybe got the best of me. I didn't worry about it. Let me point out this little thing to you. That C-clip right there, there's a detent, and it sits in this. If you have this wrong, it's really hard to get it back in the body of the lock. So I think we're good. Oh, never got that part out. There we go. Yep, that's oriented correctly to the part in there that it spins against. I think we're good. Like, I'm pretty excited. There is 2 detents on this. Those detents align with the detents on that. I don't even know if that's proper terminology for what it is, but that's what I call it. Yeah, even my screwdriver's so goopy. I think it is magnetic. I hope. Well, if it ain't, it's still sticking from all the goop. This should be the last step, and I did learn a valuable lesson, which is something's cross-threaded, which is make sure the key turns before you close the shackle. That's cross-threaded, and that's not my fault. I did not do that, but it is crossed. Okay, let's save those ones. Let's take these extras here that are not crossed. I did not cross them. There was probably some type of I mean, they'll go together. I just don't want to force it if I don't have to. So I'm just going to use the stuff from this lock here, and then when I do worry about the other lock, I'll worry about it. Just not going to force it right now. Yeah, I mean, that goes smooth. It doesn't cock to the side or anything. So let's try this one. Oh yeah, it's definitely sucked it in. It's definitely magnetic. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have issues putting this back in there. It should just go. Okay, so here's the lesson I learned. Make sure that the key goes in and it turns. I think I got it. Heck yeah. Well, thank you to Inline and the other folks in the community that took time to help me out. I didn't remember everybody's names, but I know you guys, I know you guys all had my back, and Lux Maxing and everybody else, and that's it, man. I did it, so pretty proud of myself. Thanks. See you guys. Bye.